2023 is right around the corner. Have you given your stack some thought for the new year? Have you figured out any stacking strategies for the new year? For the 2023 year, I will be giving you guys my stacking goals that I would like to accomplish before 2024, and hopefully this will give you some motivation to set some goals for yourself. So stick around. What is going on, everyone? It is Vaulted Metals, and we are back with another video. I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or whatever else you celebrate. I know I had the opportunity to spend some time with some family and friends, and I had a fantastic time. But we are creeping up on the 2023 year. I mean, we're a few days away. Hopefully this video is posted before the new year. It should be, but we have about 3 days left, I believe. In this video, I do want to go over what my stacking goals are for this year and what I am trying to focus. Now, these are obviously subject to change due to, demand, spot price, prices in general, premiums. So there's a lot of different variables, and hoping that those things stay down in cost so we can all stack what we want when we want it. It's still nice to set some goals, because then now you have something to go off of when you're starting to purchase for this new year, instead of just blindly buying whatever it is that you want to buy or whatever random things that come across your way. So I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to go into, what my stacking goals are for the 2023 year and how I plan to accomplish them. And so hopefully by the end of this video, you can take down a pen and piece of paper and write down your stacking goals, because I definitely want to know in the comments what your stacking goals are, or at least what your number one stacking goal for this year is. Now, for me, I set realistic goals. So if for me to say, hey, I want to stack a full tube of, 1 ounce gold American Eagles, I know that's not really feasible for me to even do that. So I like to set goals that are realistic, that I know I'll be able to complete. And then if I complete everything in a timely manner, before the year's up, then I will definitely add some more to the stack for sure. So first up, I would like a total of 50 ounces, at least. Now, that is not a ton. It's also not, a little either. Personally, I would like, 50 total ounces of fine 0.999 silver. That is not including junk silver, because that is also on my goal list as well. So when it comes to fine silver, I would like to finish off a Philharmonic tube. Now, this tube that I potentially complete is going to be all random dates. Most of my Philharmonics are all different. This is a 2020 here. I have a 2015 here. But I still would like to just finish the tube. And then when that day comes, I will pop all of these out of their individual capsules and put them in a Philharmonic tube. I only have 5 Philharmonics right now, so I will need to complete the rest, but that is on the radar. So I'm going to be targeting that hard, and that is going to be a big part of that 50 total ounces that I'm shooting for. No really specific reason on the Philharmonics. I do think it is a very nice, detailed coin. I just like the design. I think, it just has, I like the font on it. I mean, everything about it is just, they did a very good job on this. And honestly, with this coin, there is times where the price and premiums go up, but for the most part, they stay pretty stagnant when it comes to, affordability, which is good. And that's why a lot of people have stacked them prior. So another thing on the list. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I have been doing the Whitman books. I have 3 of them. I have the Roosevelt Dime book, I have Washington Quarter, and I have the Mercury Dime book. Now, I know the Mercury Dime book is going to take a significant amount of time, and I'm not really focusing it. I pretty much just bought it because, the Mercury Dimes are my favorite, and junk silver is my favorite as well. Constitutional junk silver, whatever you'd like to call it. And I just thought it'd something to be fun along the way. But on my goal list, I would like to finish my Roosevelt Dime book and my quarter book. Now, showing you the Roosevelt dimes. I'm not going to get too into this. I just want to show how many empty spaces I have. I have quite a few empty spaces. I've made some decent progress on this for the time being. It is something that I think is definitely feasible in getting completed, and it is definitely on the list. Same with my Washington quarter book. So now my Washington quarter book is collection number 2 and not 1. I made the purchase on accident. I'm getting the second one, but that's okay. So 1948 to 64. I do definitely have some spots to fill, but this is definitely a book that can definitely be finished in a timely manner, I think, if I really start focusing them. I was focusing the Whitman books for a while, and then I pretty much haven't bought any silver, really. I bought some coins, but I haven't bought any silver in realistically about almost 2 months. And that's just mainly because, the holiday came up and work was really busy. I was doing a lot of traveling, so it was just kind of an inconvenient, plus premiums and everything were a bit high. So far, I would like to get 50 total ounces. Part of that 50 total ounces, finish off the Philharmonic tube slowly but surely, and finish the Roosevelt dime and quarter Whitman book. Now, as you guys know, I am a junk silver kind of guy. That is my favorite thing to stack, and I love the way it looks. I love the history. I love everything about it. The patina that it has on it. But I would like to acquire some higher grade Morgans this year. I am not really super into the graded coin world. It's not my expertise. It's not something that, I just plan on going to spend $800 on, say, a graded coin. As of right now, in this point in my life, that is not where I'm at. I do appreciate them and I do like them, but as somebody who really loves Morgan dollars, I would like to have a couple high-graded Morgans in the collection. Now, I don't have any certain dates or mint marks on my mind yet. I think when I do get to that point of purchasing one or a couple, it's going to be kind of something that I put a lot of research in closer to time. That makes sense. But that's pretty much just, that's not my main focus, but it is something that I would like to acquire for the year. Like I said, just get a couple better grade Morgans just to have them in the collection in the stack, because they're just, you can't go wrong with a nice Morgan dollar. Now, kind of lastly, this kind of ties into the last few that I've been saying, but I just want to acquire a lot more junk silver. The premiums on junk silver the past, about month or two have been pretty high. I do know of some private sellers that sell roughly around that 20 times face mark, which I personally think is a good price. I think that is kind of the maximum that I am willing to pay, and I've said that in a previous video. But I've also seen it go upwards of 22 times face. I think I seen one time almost 22.50, 22.5 time over face. So it's really going to be interesting to see how this year goes with just silver premiums and demand again. I mean, we've already seen it the past couple months, how hectic it's been. I've seen prices come down. I think we all have. Spot prices been up. And with that being said, we've seen, premiums come down a little, which is great. And I really think that this year is going to be a good year for stacking. And, obviously that's subject to change, but that's just my opinion. I do plan on picking up some more just, American coins, like these V nickels here. Obviously there's no silver content in them, but they're still really cool to have. And it's just something that I am into. And I'll always include them in my videos if I do acquire some coins that, even though they're not silver, a lot of people can still appreciate them. So that will do it for this video. I hope that maybe this video will start to spark your silver stacking goals for the new year. Maybe you'll see my goals and think, okay, hey, I was actually thinking the same thing. But just make sure you write it down. Stick to the goals. Get your goals done first, and then stack whatever you want after you're completed. Because that's kind of my plan. I have a few small goals that I want to hit, feasible goals that I know that I can get done, and I'm excited for you guys to come along for the journey in these videos, and you can check them out. So make sure you guys comment your #1 stacking goal, whether it's gold or silver, for the new year down in the comments. Thank you guys. I appreciate you for watching, and you guys have a happy new year.